You've boarded that airplane thinking you know everything. But there are secrets, dark, surprising, and downright shocking, that airlines will never openly tell you. In this video, I'll uncover 13 flight secrets that change how you see travel forever. Stay until the end. Secret number 13 might save your life. You trust airlines with your life, literally. You expect transparency, safety stats, comfort, what you're paying for. But there's a gray zone behind the cabin wall. Some of these secrets are about safety, some are about profits, and many you'll never even suspect. We'll dig into things like which seats are safest, spoiler, not what you think, hidden airline strategies, under-the-radar fees, and more. You've probably heard, never take a middle seat, it's the most dangerous. Well, that's only half true. In crash statistics, some of the safest seats are in the rear rows, especially behind the wings. Yes, behind you. But airlines won't advertise that because they want to sell premium seats up front. Later, I'll tell you which exact row to aim for and why many experienced travelers silently fight to get it. Next time you see fuel streaming off the wings during descent, you think, what's wrong? Actually, that's a controlled fuel dump, a procedural move when the aircraft is too heavy to land. Also, the visible sheen on wings, that's anti-ice fluid. You rarely see how much is used, and it's expensive for airlines. I'll show you a trick to spot which planes are running nearly out of anti-ice, and when that could affect your comfort mid-flight. You know that sludgy brown stuff they call coffee in the skies? It's not because the airline doesn't care, it's because of physics. At altitude, your taste buds dull. The water is filtered many times. The brew strength is toned down so you don't overexpose your palate. But you can beat the system, a trick involving hot water first, then adding stronger brew. I'll reveal that later. You pay extra for extra legroom, but often that's just cosmetic. Airlines frequently block one more row behind it to give a cushion so you feel extra space, while still cramming the same number of seats in the fuselage. Also, sometimes that extra legroom seat has worse ventilation, dimmer lights, or more vibration. Things they don't tell you when you pay for it. Bag fees might be obvious. But did you know airlines may charge you for going over their arbitrary carry-on weight limit, even if it fits physically? That's one of their stealth profit lines. Also, many airlines embed fuel surcharges in your ticket that you think are taxes, but they're pure airline markup. I'll walk you through how to spot those hidden fees before you click buy. Dark cabin during takeoff and landing? No, it's not just for atmosphere. It's a safety requirement. Your eyes adjust to darkness, so in case of evacuation you can see outside better. They also block screen brightness to reduce glare and distractions. And there's a trick to use your phone during those low light phases to help your eyes. I'll show you that in a bit. They tell you for convenience. But secretly, it helps airlines monitor and stage the flow of people so boarding zones don't get clogged. It also helps them upsell last-minute upgrades before general boarding. They use it to make the premium boarding lines feel more worthwhile. You think recline is comfort? No, it's a power play. If you recline, you assert dominance over the person behind you. Airlines know wakeful passengers cause fewer problems. Also, airlines sometimes lock recline on tight flights to reduce conflicts. They don't advertise that. Wait until secret number 11. I'll show you how to subtly limit someone reclining on you without conflict. You know those oxygen masks that drop in emergencies? Many people believe if they fail, the airline's at fault. But in most designs, there's a trigger delay, and unless the plane is depressurized to a certain threshold, masks won't drop. That's by design. Also, the duration of oxygen supply is just to get to safe altitude, not to last forever. Later, I'll tell you why some masks give more oxygen than others, and why crew might tell you to use yours even if you think you don't need it. Ever seen an airline fly with empty middle seats? There's strategy. They might block seats to create buffer zones or release them just in time to drive last-minute bookings, giving a sense of scarcity. Also, many frequent flyers use software to monitor seat maps, so they can jump in when one opens. I'll share the tool I use. You see those little stickers on some overhead bins or toggles on armrests? They're not decoration. They're to lock or discourage seat swaps at the gate or in the jetway. Crew sometimes use subtle announcements or gate holds to keep people from shifting to a preferred seat. Later, I'll teach you how to claim a better seat legally without pissing off crew. Overbooking. Everyone suspects airlines do it, but some airlines legally overbook to a limit, based on historical no-show rates and ticket class. They balance risk versus compensation. When you volunteer to be bumped, what they offer might be worse than the hidden cost of waiting several hours or losing your connecting flight. At the end, I'll show you a powerful negotiation script to maximize your compensation if bumped. This is the crown jewel, the communication blackout. Pilots, crew, and air traffic control share layers of backup systems that passengers never see. Flight plans get rerouted in real time. Autopilot has multiple fail-safes. Even the black box has redundancies. Crew training includes dealing with dozens of near disasters that you'll never hear about. And airlines often quietly settle safety deviations. You'll never see the press release. But here's a secret. Flight crews monitor passenger phone use, especially near sensitive systems. And phones sometimes get disabled or locked during critical phases. Not just for annoyance, but for jamming interference. Surprised? You should be. Now, here comes your bonus tip I promised. How to spot a safe plane pre-boarding, be better compensated when bumped, and claim the right seat with finesse. If you only remember one thing from this video, let it be this tool. Before you board, check the real seat map, use seat map tools like SeatGuru/Private Flight app, and cross-compare across airlines. At check-in, ask politely for exit row or bonus upgrades early. Staff are more flexible when not pressured. When bumped, use my script. I understand overbooking is airline prerogative, but under EU-US rules, I am entitled to X. Can you offer better than $200 voucher? Always demand cash first. On board. Bring a good water bottle. They ration water for drinks. Avoid completely closing shades, so your eyes stay adapted. And pack your own coffee solution if you need a strong brew mid-flight. There you have it. 13 flight secrets airlines hope you never know. Some of them are unsettling, some are just clever. But now you're armed with knowledge. Use it. If you like this, share it with your travel buddies. Drop a comment with which secret shocked you. And if you want more deep dives into travel, safety, and behind the scenes, hit subscribe and ring that bell. Fly smart, fly informed, see you in the skies.